What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Man, if you guys know anything about me, you know I like weird stuff. I like stuff that's a little different. Today, we've got Topps T206 just came out. If you don't know anything about these were the ones you can kind of see that they made them look like they come out of a box of cigarettes. So they were tobacco cards back in the day. We've sent off some 1922 Topps T206 cards. We've sent off some old tobacco cards from Russia to PSA. So a lot of fun cards come back from PSA, which is always fun. And then just to show you guys real quick, this is what the cards end up looking like when they're in a slab, is they'll have just the small card there. This is not a Topps card or a tobacco card, but that's the same look it ends up having when it comes back from PSA. It looks really cool. I like them a lot. So we're going to open up 3 boxes today. We got 40 cards per box. No autos are guaranteed, but if I remember correctly, last year it was about 1 in every 3 boxes. So we will have breaks of this on the channel. If you guys are interested, do check out. Links are in the description down below. So pretty cool. 10 cards per pack, 4 cards per box. Topps is not putting any of the additional information on there for us anymore. And then I'll show you guys. There's some design stuff with these that are pretty cool, so we'll take a peek. But yeah, first look. So Bobby Abreu. Lipscomb. Similar to last year's, to be honest. It looks a lot like last year's. Page, Satchel Paige, Appreciate. Dang. Don Mattingly right off the bat. That's kind of sick. That is hand-signed, if you guys can tell. What's interesting, too, if you end up getting these cards, I figured this out last year because I did sell a few of these, did grade a few of these, so a few are sitting in the PC. A few are actually still up for sale on eBay. But when you put these in, I would put them in a semi-rigid, like this one, the Card Saver 1, or 2, I apologize. No, Card Saver 1s. And you can see that I put my 2 fingers underneath it and just kind of slid it in there and it holds tight. That's the best way, in my opinion, to put them away. But that'll be a card that, who knows? I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with Don. Could end up in the PC. It's a fun card. I like it. Hand signed. Tommy and Wells in the back. So when you're done opening your pack, so look, this is a shorter print. It's not like a super short print, but it's a shorter print. And then you can see that we've got all the other cards. So you're getting 2, quote, parallels. So these are parallels. Any of the ones that have names on the back, but I'll go through them as we go. So we've also got the rookies. I'm going to set the rookies aside. And then we've got the base cards. But these things sell well. They're also just super fun. It's a fun rip. And to be honest, if you've got a favorite guy, it's kind of fun to pull a couple of the cards. Ooh, like this one. It's in the back. Look at this. We got Kirby. See? I need to find a shorter print Kirby. Add it to the PC. But here we go. We got Schmidt. Willie Mays. Hicks. Gonzalez on the rookie. Let's see. Rodriguez for the Pirates. Beltre. Chourio. There we go. That's a fun one for one of the guys in the group. He's going to love that. Jackson Chourio. Encarnacio Strand. And Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm. Now with the Yankees, man. Lucky guy in the World Series. So you check the backs. So those 2 are your shorter prints. I'll look up the short prints here after this so you guys can see them. But I believe we're going to find out that those are the more common ones. There's a couple of them that you get about 1 per pack. And then a couple of them are a little bit more rare. So we'll just go ahead and slide that in there. But do you see how I'm just using the 2 fingers, sliding it in, getting it to the base, letting it hold, and there you go. It's the best way to do it. If you put them in top loaders, they just slide back and forth all the time. So not the way to go, in my opinion. This is the way to go. Pete Crow Armstrong, nice one. One of the guys in the group will love that. One of the guys in the group will love that. We got a Cubs guy. Abbott. We got Canario. Sosa, the Cubbies. Mauricio and Ryan Sandberg. So pretty cool. That one is going to be a shorter print one for sure. So we'll look that up, see if that one's cool. And then it looks like the rest are base. We'll look at the rookies real quick. I think we should have a second one. We do not. We just have the one short print. So that'll be interesting. So that one looks like a ticket. Looks like a rain check ticket. So game got rained out. Got yourself a backup ticket, and it's Ryan Sandberg. That's actually pretty cool. So pretty fun box 1. Hit a Don Mattingly auto. Hit some fun cards. We got Kirby. Ooh, Piedmont. There you go. So that's going to be a shorter print Kirby. That's cool. Garvey. Old Mill. So you see how we're deviating. We now have an Old Mill. Pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. Rushman. There you go. That's for my dad. He loves Adley Rushman, so we'll add that to his personal collection. Get it graded for him. I like to slab them up for him. Luciano, Burns, and Naylor. They're all are also photo variations, so pay attention for that. Typically in the rookies, if I remember correctly, but do pay attention for photo variations. Tops is tricky, man. It's tough to see some of the cards that have a little bit more value, so you want to pay attention. Again, I bought a decent chunk of these boxes, probably 40 of them or something. So not a ton, but enough that we'll have a little bit of fun for sure. So it looks like the first couple. So Polar Bear on that one is the short print. Let's see what we got for Bo Jackson. That's a cool one. Old Mill. So we're seeing something a little different. That should be it. So Trey Turner, Steer, Priester, Yamamoto in the World Series. Man, what a start to the series. Senga, Abreu, and Mazzardo. And usually these are pretty good. This one's got a little bit of a corner, but they usually grade pretty good. I've been getting 9s and 10s on any of those, the newer ones that we're sending out. Ooh, Imanaga should be short. Hey, we got a wood. Those are sick. So these are very short printed. Very, very cool. It's actually printed like on almost a wood. It's got texture to it too. You can feel it. It's very, very cool. Fun one for sure. Luciano for the Giants. Again, get it all the way stuck in there. Use your 2 fingers. Grab the outside of the plastic. And then just slide it in nice. Once you're in here, I press against the semi-rigid until you get it down to the base. And that's, in my opinion, best way to hold them until you can get them slabbed if you choose to go that direction. Piazza, Correa, Gwynn, Darvish, Larkin. We got Abbott, Biggio. For a second, I thought that was Tom Brady. I was like, is that a Tom Brady face? So it does look like we're getting one, at least I have in the first 2 boxes, gotten one nice hit. Ooh, a red. Lighter. Very nice. That's sick. All right. So we got 2 interesting ones in this. So the red is going to be an additional variation because you can see the back is the Old Mill. We've hit a few Old Mills, but that's an Old Mill red. So looks like kind of the second one back is going to be something good. Guerrero, Clace, Tucker, Tatis, Bogarts, and Mickey Mantle. Always fun to hit a Mantle. Even though presumably not crazy valuable, but always a little desirable. People like their Mickey Mantles. He's definitely the name. We got Foscue. So a new one. El Principal de Galas. So that's a new one. We'll look up and see if any of them are fair. Are more rare. American Beauty in the back there. Garvey, Merrill. Keeping the rookies separate just so I can kind of remember who all is in this set. We got Jenkins. Ooh. My boy will love that. He loves Freddie Jenkins. That was his dad's favorite player. Irving and Simeon. So here at the end, guys, if you want to hang out, I'm going to look up and we're going to see together real quick which tops of this series are kind of more prominent. So give me a second. We'll look that up at the end. But a fun little rip, little 3-box for myself. And then, like I said, we'll have some up at the group soon. So if you guys haven't, check the links in the description. We've got a great Facebook group. May even take some of these to Whatnot. We will see. Alonso for the Mets. Golly, that kind of looks like a variation. I can't tell. It's going to be interesting to pay attention to if we hit another Alonso. Because usually it's this photo. That's a little bit different. So it is Old Mill again. That's interesting. Randy Johnson. It does feel like it's a little less rare since we hit a couple of them. But maybe we just got very, very lucky. Rodriguez for the Mariners. Smoltzy. Hank Aaron, we heard of him. Crow Armstrong once again, and Cal Ripken. So a good mix of current players, rookies, and then some of the all-time greats, which are just fun to see in this smaller tobacco card. So we got Goldschmidt in the front. Dawson, got the American Beauty there. Musina, Encarnacio Strand. Judge has been not hitting crazy yet. But all it takes is a couple big hits, and he can be a hero in the series. We'll see. I think we got another game tonight, right? I think we're back at it. Monday in New York, if I remember correctly, or maybe it's Tuesday. We got Rodriguez again. Win. So those are short prints. The Corporal. Mason Win. So it's the first 2. Marte. Matsui. Kwan. Morgan. Boggs. And John Kruk. All right, let's open the last pack. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Like I said, I'll jump over and we'll look up and see. So the reds aren't as rare, it seems. We basically hit an average of 1 per box, but it's still reasonably rare. Again, Ichiro, that's not his normal photo. So they're doing a different photo with the red. So the red must be photo variation. It's got to be photo variation. That's interesting. All right. Well, that's interesting nonetheless. Mattingly, not a huge checklist. So we're going to see a few duplicates. You're mostly looking for those rare and more difficult to hit SP stuff. Pujols, Garcia, and we got Soriano in the back. So let's see. Let me do a quick search, and I'll bring you guys over so you guys can see the search here in 1 second. Let's see, google.com. Oop, there we go. Let's go over to the left screen. So let's just look up 2024 Topps T206 checklist. These were sold on Topps Direct, so we all had the chance to grab them off Topps Direct. It looks like they are sold out. So variations available. I've got a number of these coming in, the full 4-box carton. And then I got 10 or 12 of these just for fun. I ripped 3 now. We'll rip some later. So pretty cool. Price reasonable. I mean, $55. It's not bad. It's kind of the price of a Mega. Would have loved to hit one more auto, but 1 and 3 is not terrible. That's kind of what you would expect. Let's see. Let's go back. There we go. Let's look at the Beckett checklist, see what it does with the breakdown and the odds. Let's see here. So yeah, this is what we're looking for. So Piedmont back is almost in every pack. Corporal is in every 3. The Old Mill back is in 1 in every 5. And you can see that getting into the American Beauties, 1 in 15, a little more rare. This was the one we hit. The Woodstock is, there's only 20 copies. That's interesting. I love when they do that. 1 in 20 copies. So 20 total copies of that. So I got 1 out of just 20 with the wood one. Let's see if we can go through here. So Sweet Corporal. So that one's like 1 in 3, not bad. So Piedmont and Sweet Corporal are pretty common, right? We're not, don't get too excited about those. But what's interesting is the one that says Ty Cobb on the back, that is the 1 of 1, which is interesting. So those are pretty tough to hit, obviously, because that's going to be tough for sure. Old Mill, 1 in every 5, so makes sense. We opened, 12 packs. So you're going to hit one of those every once in a while. We hit the Polar Bear, 1 in every 7. Interesting. 1 in every 7. We opened up 12, so we should have hit 1 point whatever of those. 300 subjects. So it looks like it's a 300 card set. Piedmont there. Sorry, I'm going through the cards real quick just so you guys can see. Just jumping through the cards. Piedmont, Principal, American Beauty. What I'm not seeing is the Reds. I'm curious about the Reds. Pete Crow Armstrong goes there. American Beauty goes there. Piedmont. Sweet Corporal. Piedmont. So a lot of the Sweet Corporal and the Piedmonts, which makes the most sense for sure. So I think we did pretty well, all things considering. 12 total opened. We hit 1 of the Woodstock, which again, out of just 20 total copies, which is insane. The ticket stubs, 1909 ticket stub. Was that the one we hit? Let's double check. Rain check, 1909 ticket stubs. Wow, only 15 copies. So we hit 2 super short prints, depending on how you view it. But if there's only 15 copies, I hit 1, that's 1 out of 15. That's kind of nuts. We didn't hit a blank back. We didn't hit a Ty Cobb, but really not bad. The Old Mill back. So that's what I'm curious about. We have the Old Mill back, but we also have an Old Mill back red variation. So, and I believe that's the photo variation. So let's see. 3 styles. Additional variation. Okay, here we go. Interesting. Okay, every 4th pack. So 1 in every 4 packs for an auto. Not bad. Interesting. So what I'm curious about is how common are these? Because it says delving back more than 100 years. Other chases include the Action, 1 in every 44, and the Rookie Focus New Beginning. Interesting. There's also the Chasing Majors, which is another place. that you can check information. So checklist there, pack odds there. Yeah, but it's pretty, these are pretty standard. Let's see. City name variation checklist. How would you even be able to tell? I'm very curious what those are going to look like. So it's, like I said, it's tough to know if you have the good one, if that makes sense. So you're just going to have to play around with it a little bit and look up the information. But pretty interesting. 1 of 1 background variation. So I don't think we got a background variation because I don't think we would have hit 3 of those. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the rip. It's kind of interesting in my opinion. I kind of like it. I think it's a fun set, but like I said, if you've been around the channel, you know that I like kind of more eclectic stuff. I think that some of this stuff is fun. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I am curious you guys' take on this stuff. And do you like it? Do you think you're going to grab a box? Let me know. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys soon. I'm out.